we have the co-owner of IPA of T10 team, Delhi Bulls, with us. We also have Gulf News' Gautam Bhattacharya with us this afternoon. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for talking to me. Anis, to you first. You have the experience of organizing a cricket tournament in the UAE. How difficult it will be for the tournament organizers this time around to organize IPL, given that it is going to happen in a bio bubble, a very, very unique experience?
Good evening, Rika, and good evening to all your viewers. Always good to connect with NDTV and you. Definitely, it's going to be a big challenge for the organizers. But what is more important, Rika, you see all these players, especially the Indian players who have been coming out themselves from a lockdown. It's a big relief for all these players that they are able to come out of the lockdown and probably get into some practice. Now, when you ask about challenges, well, Dubai has the best infrastructure. And you mentioned about the cases. The cases definitely have gone up in the last few days, but the government has already started taking strict actions, and I'm sure it will come down to normal.
Gautam Bhattacharya, Senior Associate Editor of Gulf News, is also with us. Gautam, BCCI this time has not given out accreditations to the media who generally cover the IPL. Are you getting to cover the IPL in the UAE?
Yes, you have asked me a very relevant question, Rika. So far, we haven't received any feedback. I've been in touch with them, and I've been told that they'll get back to me. They'll update me about that. Now, the thing is, even if we get to cover the IPL by going to the ground, the rest of the paraphernalia that we are used to, I mean, IPL has never been very open for the players, as you know. But the access which we used to get for the pre-match press conferences or the post-match ones, everything is going to be virtual. So that's where we are now. And as you said that, in fact, 6 of the teams have come in. Delhi was supposed to come in today. They are coming in tomorrow. So tomorrow you've got Delhi and Hyderabad, and you've got 8 teams here.
Right, Anis, well, this is a tournament which is going to happen in a bio bubble for 80 long days, 80 plus days. Players will be inside that bubble. How much mentally challenging will it be for the players to not have one-on-one interactions?
Well, this is only for the first 6 days for the players of each team of not having an interaction. In fact, I got a message from Stephen Fleming yesterday morning, and today I got a message from Mr. Cricket himself, Hasi, that they have come up in the hotel. They are staying in Hotel Taj in Dubai, and they have been told for 6 days quarantine. So what we have heard in the media that they are told to be speaking through the balcony is somewhat not true. They obviously can interact with each other. It's just that they need to take proper precautions, proper wearing of mask and proper social distancing. Trust me, Dubai is a heaven for not only cricket, but it's around the world. Everybody says that if you want to be in Dubai, if you are in Dubai in this part of the season where there's COVID, no better place than Dubai, because Dubai is the place to be.
Right. Gautam, obviously we know that the coronavirus cases have gone up, nearly 400 cases in the last 24 hours. What about the fans? Is there any note from the UAE board whether they are going to allow the fans into the stadium?
Rika, it's too early to say that. Right now, at the start of the tournament, they are certainly not going to do that. What I've heard is maybe around November, I mean, when you're looking at the playoffs and final, that stage, there is some talk of them approaching the UAE government so that they can be allowed. But the UAE board has done a recce of all the 3 grounds about the entry and exit points, what kind of precautions, what kind of sanitization can be done. But it's still too early about that. And I don't think there's no cause of any alarm bells for these 400 odd cases that you are seeing. Because you see, nowhere the cases have been, even where the countries have flattened their curve, nowhere the cases have been constant. There have been bit of ups and downs, but there's a good level of compliance here. So things should be okay.
Anis, to you, given that this tournament is happening under extraordinary circumstances, Do we see the intensity of IPL maintained during this this season as well? Do we see high-octane games, or do we see games that are, less exciting and, teams surrendering easily, because these are extraordinary times and the tournament is being played under extraordinary circumstances?
You see, Rika, as I mentioned in the start, all the players are itching to get onto the field. So I don't see any reason that there won't be any competition or players might give in easily. They have been itching to get on the ground. And the moment they are on the ground, you will see that high level of cricket which you have noticed for the last 12 years for IPL. So I don't see any reason that there will be no stiff competition. There will be rivalry. You will be seeing Dhoni versus Virat and the other players. So I only hope that we don't see the same two teams, the Mumbai and the Chennai. We want to see other teams also to come into the knockouts.
Absolutely. It will perhaps be the chance for other teams to come up as well and be as competitive as the other teams are. Players are itching to go out to the field, and the fans are eagerly waiting for the start of the IPL, which is going to happen on the 19th of September. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining.